The danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver, they can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back. And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Simmons.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their own 44.
Now Cousins going to change it up. A man who was a collegiate standout nearby in Austin, it's Bijan Robinson.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 31 yards there and a first down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Back to Robinson now on first down.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
So no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Robinson up the middle.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Now for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second down, Elliott once more.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
He'll get this to Elliott.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill in for a loss.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one, the man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Down the left sideline.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Prescott to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. So they're coming up here on the 9th play of the drive, and it's third and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Play action now, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Cousins.
Looking deep here for Mooney.
And he's got it inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Darnell Mooney.
62 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Kill, kill. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. He's to the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
At the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start.
Here's a diving catch right side. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a 1st down.
First down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
Here's Cousins. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Robinson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
3rd and goal for Cousins. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Charlie Warner from 3 yards out. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Open man, right side, it's Lamb.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. That's into the hands of Tolbert.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Here's Prescott.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Yeah, here we go.
And again, it's Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks, as the first half is winding down.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead is down to a field goal.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Cousins.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's 2nd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Play action now. Cousins.
This pass is caught by London.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To throw, Cousins. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Tyler Algier.
A 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
75 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, first round went to the offense, second round the defense. On play action, Prescott rolling to his right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. Inside give to Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Really good stop there by the end in this 4-3 defense.
Yeah, not just pass rushers anymore, are they? Those guys can use their hands, control the point of attack, shed those blockers, and go get those ball carriers.
A short one there, taken in by Ferguson.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. Throwing, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Throw left side complete. That's Elliott. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now Prescott.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott from 17 yards out.
And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat, and he did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead.
Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game...
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
Hand off now to Robinson.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Robinson with another carry.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 39.
74 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Throwing, Cousins.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Cousins.
He's got his man, London, right side.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
They'll run here with Algier.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Tyler Algier.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Here's 2nd down. Here's Dak.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
He's going to let it fly.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jesse Bates, and he's just across midfield.